Hi, this is A. Wesley. That ain't who tells it like a TI is. If you like my video, please give a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I know I haven't been on YouTube in a while. Um, in the last week and a half, I had doctor's appointments and other things going on, but now I'm back. Talk about going to talk to you today about is the disbandment of Psiryn. And last month, Kandi got on Instagram and she was saying even though she was going through a divorce and she had a whole lot going on, she still wanted to work with the group. She still wanted to be with the group. I'm paraphrasing because I can't play the video that she said on Instagram. And she was saying that she was going to work with them with a big time producer. And the big time producer called her and said, "What are those girls you want me to work with, Kandi?" And she said, and she was kind of shocked, and she said, "Oh, uh, uh," and so she said, right, she said, God's timing, and she was saying, right after that, one of the members, Jayla, asked her, would she work with her on her solo career, and she said, "Oh, that's good. That's good." Next thing you know, Candace said she called that producer back and said, "I got the young lady that I told you I was gonna work with," and that's why she was saying God's time because at first she was kind of she didn't want to tell the man that the group had broke up and they was broke, and so I think she just told him she'll get back to him later, and so by the time she got ready to do it, Jayla was ready to do it, and to me, I think the girls broke up too soon. One thing I could say about Kandi, if Kandi is for you, Kandi is for you. Kandi is gonna ride with you and help you out and do stuff like that. And that's one thing I could say about Kandi. That's better than some of these other well-named artists that say they want to help up-and-coming artists, but then they let them fall by the wayside and drop them. But Kandi was promoting these girls. She's having them all on the Sway Show and everything else when they first came out. And I don't like it when girl groups this band right before they pop out because they put out they put out a couple of songs called the softest, and then they had put out another song. I mean, Candy gave them the softest because that's one of the songs that Escape had sung back in the day. But they had a good album, and I liked the majority of the songs on the album and stuff like that. And I was waiting for them to come out with another album, like a second album, a sophomore album. But then when Candy said that. And I was saying, "Ooh, boy!" So it had nothing to do with Candy. Candy was willing to work with the girls, but the girls, I don't know, maybe they thought Candy wasn't gonna be paying enough attention to them. But I'm kind of glad that Candy decided to work with Jayla on her solo career. And like Jayla said, in our video, she said people keep asking, her, "What's going on with Sharon? What's going on with Sharon?" And she said, me and Siren, me and Siren and the other girls, we did a lot together. We put out an album together. We toured a little bit. We met many people, but now I'm on a different journey. I'm on my solo journey and stuff like that. Now I see some of the other girls. They be uh they be uh they be supporting Jayla because she been putting little clips out here and there of a new song that she's supposed to come out. I'll talk about that in another video. But like I said, I hate when girl groups break up when they're almost about to pop off and stuff like that. Because I was really rooting for them. Because I was saying, well, June's Diary disbanded, and some of the girls do back up for Money Long and Brandon and other singers. And I was saying, I wish June's Diary would come out with an anniversary video like some groups that break up. But back to Siren, I was just so shocked and surprised. And I know that Candy said when she first started promoting these girls, and they asked her the question on Sway Radio. She said she was going to give the girls at least 5 years of contract before she would let them, do outside projects to do a solo project. But I guess the other two girls, maybe thought that Candy wasn't gonna keep her word. But like I said, the one thing about Candy, she'll keep her word if she think you got potential. But anyway, I'm just so sad for the breakup of Simon. I liked all three girls. All three girls can sing and stuff like that. It's just that Jayla had like a light, airy, soft, soulful voice, and she has been doing a little videos. I'll put that in another video well, she can sing. She did a video saying, I'll put in the next video. But anyway, I'm still kind of sad and disappointed. Hopefully, I was calling these girls a frequency, but Brianna said they're three quints. But hopefully, three quints can be the next American girl group because we haven't had an American girl group in a long time that pop off since Destiny's Child. Like I said, I'm not talking about Flo. Flo is international group. I'm talking about a United States group where everybody born and raised in the United States and stuff like that and stuff. And we've not had another American girl group in a while. Especially all black girl groups. We haven't had them since the '90s and stuff like that. So like I said, I want to do a little something on this one and stuff like that. That's all I have for this video. This is A. Wesley. That ain't who tells it like a TI is. I am out.